Hey everyone, welcome back to Ruijie RCNA class. I am Nick Xia. Today I will teach you a very useful tool, ACL. One day, the customer required Tom to help them design the users from technical department to financial department. Tom think about it. When we only have level 2 switch, we can use VLAN to do this. But now we have a layer 3 switch. Then the users in different VLAN can also communicate with each other by routing function. So we need a new technology, access control list. First, I will show you an example. Here, this is a ACL example. We can find that first IP access list, then this one is the ACL type. We have standard and extended, then ACL name. So after this one is the number of the entries first, then the action, permit or deny, then which kind of the package, the source IP, source mask, then destination IP and destination mask. But just be careful. The same to the OSPF here. This is the wildcard mask. Okay. We know ACL have two types, standard and extended. They have different sequence numbers. But just remember, the standard can only check the source IP address, but extended ACL can check source and destination. Then we can also give the ACL a name. It can help you to remember the function of this ACL. From this example, we can know the sequence of the standard and the extended. For example, we can give it a name, delay VLAN 10 to VLAN 30, so next time you will understand it easier. The action we say we have permit and a delay, two kind. Now, if we want to permit a network, in last course we talk about OSPF. For example, if we want to network a route 192.168.1.0, this network, we can use permit this and with a wire mask 000-255. The 0 number will match these values and the 1 will not check. Now, if you want to only permit a host, we can use permit this one, then with follow 0 for the wildcard mask. It means it only permits this only one IP address, and we can also use permit host. They are same. Now let us do an example. Here is the requirement. We need to make the PC with 192.168.1.2 allow to access the 4.0. Then other PCs are allowed to access none of the segment and none of the PCs to the 5.0. Then for the PCs in 2.0 are not allowed to use the web function to 10.5.5.5, and at last other data is permitted. So if we want to finish this requirement, we need to choose the standard or extended ACL first. Of course, here we need to check both the source and the destination. So we must choose the extended ACL first. Then we need to write the entries one by one. Okay, I give you 1 minute. Then now we talk about how to do this. We can use the ACL with extended name safe. Then for the first sequence, we can permit IP host. then to the destination network. Second, we need to deline this network to this network. And the third, and the fourth, because this is a web function, so we deline TCP packet, and then at last equal 80 is the web service. And at last, don't forget to permit IP any. Otherwise, all of the service will be delined. One ACL contains multiple ACEs. Once one ACE is permitted, the ACL matching stops. For the function of the ACL number, by default, we use 10. So next time, if you want to insert a sequence, we can just add, for example, 21 to here. It's very convenient. For the ACL position, we have in and out. We can, for example, use the interface F01, then access group safe, then use in. The ACL can also be used on the SVI interface. Now, let us go back to finish this requirement. We can choose switch 2, 1, or 3 to finish this requirement. For example, if we choose SW2 to deline the users from technical to financial, so first, we also need to choose standard or extended, then write the ACL entries, and at last, apply it on the interface. First, of course, we need to use the extended because we need to check source and destination. Then write the ACL deline IP from the technical department, then to the financial department. Then don't forget to permit IP any. Then apply this ACL. We can apply it to the one interface. Then when the technical users access the financial, they will be delined on SW2. Sometimes the customer may be required, they hope to use ACL, but check the time. Okay, we also support it. We can set a time range. First, we need to set the clock, then define a time range, and at last, associate the ACE. Here, time range, we can give a name, for example, work time. Then we can use periodical weekdays from 9 o'clock to 18 o'clock. Then in the ACL, we can use the time range to associate them. At last, we need to talk about the direction. We know we can use ACL for inbound or outbound direction, but which one is optimal? Here, let us review this project again. The data flow is from technical to financial. So in fact, we just need to deline the flow. We can deline on this switch, or this switch. So no matter you use it in any switch, it's okay. But we know if we just deline here on switch 2, we will not waste the resource of SW1 and SW3. Now, I want to give you a difficult question. If I only use standard ACL, how to do it? We know standard ACL only check the source IP, so no matter here, or here, it's okay. But in fact, we already said standard ACL are generally applied to interface close to the destination. think about it. If we use standard ACL, means we can only deline the IP address with this one. If we use it on here, this means the PCs, they cannot send a packet out of SW2 again. Even they want to send a packet to another technical department, it's also be a problem. Okay, so for the standard ACL, we use it close to destination. We can use it here, the interface 2 and interface 3, and then use out. And of course, this interface also need to use. Then when the PCA1 packet sent to here, they will be delined. Okay, this is just for the standard ACL. If for extended, we can also use it near the source. Okay. At last, let us have a summary. Today we learn ACL, and we know there are two kinds of ACL, standard and extended. Normally, we need to choose use standard or extended first, then try to write the entries, and at last apply it to the interface. Okay, please read and answer this exercise. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.